Okwuo.
Imo State, bounded by Anambra State to the north, Rivers State to the west and south, and Abia State to the east. It takes its name from the Imo River, which flows along the state's eastern border from Okigwe to Oka upland. Imo River, being the major river in the state, drains through Abia State, where it is joined by Aba River from the north and Akwa Ibom State into the Atlantic Ocean. Amongst other rivers in Imo State are Orashi River, Njaba River, Oguta Lake, Utu River, Albana River, Otamiri River, and Morie River. Creeks in the state includes Onas Creek in Ohaji, Egbema, Okitankwo River in Umodi, Ohia and Efuru Rivers in Okigwe. The British first entered the territory in 1901 when they established a military post in the region. Imo State came into existence in 1976 along with other new states created under the leadership of the late military ruler Murtala Muhammad. Part of it was split off in 1991 as Abia State and another part became Ebonyi State. During the Civil War, Owerri was named the Biafran capital in 1969. Imo State's capital is called Owerri and the state is nicknamed the Eastern Heartland. Abia State, bounded by Enugu and Ebonyi to the north and northeast, Imo State to the west, Cross River State to the east, Akwa Ibom State to the southeast, and Rivers State to the south. It takes its name from the acronym of four of the state's most populated region, namely Abia, Bende, Isikwato, and Arochukwu. The state capital is Umuahia, while the largest city and commercial center is Aba. Abia State, which was created out of Imo State, is referred to as God's own state, or Ohanke Chineke, as pronounced in Igbo. There are over 100 oil wells in the state. In 1991, Abia was ruled by Frank Ajobena, who was a military administrator appointed by General Ibrahim Babangida before Ogbonnaya Onu was elected governor later that year under the Third Nigerian Republic. Abia includes areas of oil and palm bush, also tropical rainforest in its southern part and woodland savanna in its hilly north. Most of the population is engaged in agriculture. Ebonyi State, bounded by Benue State to the north and northeast, Enugu State to the west, Cross River State to the east and southeast, and Abia State to the southwest. Ebonyi, which was created on the 1st of October 1996 by General Sani Abacha, is named after a river called Ebonyi. Retired Navy Commander Walter Fegabo served as the first military administrator of Ebonyi State between October 1996 and August 1998. Ebonyi State was formed from parts of Abia and Enugu State and has its capital as Abakaliki. Due to the huge salt deposit at Okwuo and Uburu Salt Lakes, Ebonyi was nicknamed the Salt of the Nation. There are 5 first languages spoken in Ebonyi. These are Izi, Eza, Nkwo, Mbo, Kukele, Legbo, Mbembe, and Oring. Ebonyi State has a rich cultural heritage. This is expressed in the many colorful cultural dances, folklore, and artwork, some of which have attracted national and international attention. Enugu State, bounded by states namely Benue and Kogi to the north, Ebonyi State to the east and southeast, Abia State to the south, and Anambra State to the west. The capital of the state is also called Enugu. The word Enugu was derived from Igbo words Enogu, which literally means top of the hill. Herbert Eze was the first military governor of Enugu State. He governed from August 1990 to January 1992 before handing over to civilian governor Okwesilieze Nwodo, who governed from January 1992 till November 1993 under NRC, National Republican Convention, which was formed in October 1989. The first European settlers arrived in the area in 1909 and was led by a British mining engineer named Albert Kitson. In his quest for silver, he discovered coal in the Udi Ridge, which is why the state is regarded as Coal City State. The Oji River Power Station, which supplies electricity to all eastern Nigeria, is located in Enugu State. Nigeria's first indigenous university, University of Nigeria Nsukka, is located in Enugu State. Economically, Enugu State is based around trading and services, along with agriculture, and is considered the heart of Igbo land. After independence in 1960, the area of what is now Enugu was part of the post-independence Eastern region until May 1967, when the region was split and the area became part of the East Central State. Anambra State was created on August 27, 1991 by former head of state General Ibrahim Babangida, and the state is bounded by Delta State to the west, Imo State to the south, Enugu State to the east, and Kogi State to the north. So here's the catch. Anambra State was formerly part of Enugu, and that was in 1976. It was known as the East Central States, which comprises of 5 states, namely Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Abia. During that time, the city of Enugu was the capital of East Central State. The administrator then was Ukpabia Sika, who administered from 1967 to July 1975, and Anthony Ochefu became governor and governed from July 1975 to February 1976. When the 1991 reorganization divided Anambra, it made the city of Awka the capital of Anambra State. The name Anambra was derived from a river called Omambala because the river runs through the state. I don't know how it relates, but yeah, they said Anambra is the anglicized name for Omambala. You know what Igbo people say now, so there you have it, Anambra. Meanwhile, the city of Onitsha has a historic port city from the pre-colonial era and remains an important center of commerce within the state. By the way, the city is said to have the largest markets in West Africa called Onitsha Main Market. Anambra is nicknamed the Light of the Nation, and that has been the site of numerous civilizations since at least the 9th century AD, including the ancient kingdom of Nri, whose capital was the historic town of Igbo-Ukwu. Anambra became the first state in Nigeria to adopt structural plans for its cities, and about 90% of its residents in Anambra are mostly Igbo, with the Igbo language serving as lingua franca throughout the state.